Hey, what's up, you guys? So, the question for today. This one's a fun one. We'll get there in a minute, okay? I just want to say hi. Thank you for being here. You guys are awesome. I hope you guys are having a great one. Definitely PM me if you so choose. Commend me for trying to do this on my Patreon. Whatever. I don't care. You guys do whatever you want to do. Thank you for being here. Every second counts. I'm just super grateful for all of you guys. And I hope you guys have a great one. I know you guys are going to have a great one. We're all going to have a great one. We're all experiencing a great one. Today, we get to put the phrase Napoleon Syndrome on the pedestal, okay? That's what I want to talk about today. Is it something that is significant? Or isn't it? Is it just a label? Or isn't it? To be honest, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know where any specific labels come from, and I would like to know. So we're going to break down at least one of them. And it's going to be Napoleon Syndrome. Napoleon Syndrome. Supposedly meaning that you're really short and you're always angry. That's what it means. But Napoleon Bonaparte was the character that inspired people to invent this word. Napoleon Bonaparte, okay? That's his name. His full name. Kind of relevant. Napoleon Bonaparte was around in the 1700s, and I have his birth chart. So, now let's really break down Napoleon syndromitis by looking at Napoleon Bonaparte's birth chart. Because I feel like maybe that'll help us understand that Napoleon syndrome is just associated with a person because of their characteristics. And right off, I just really want to say two things. The sun is in Leo, very aggressive, but Mars is in Virgo, very analytical. He was obviously an awesome general, and he got critiqued by the people that were following him. That's why he's remembered. He's remembered because he was being critiqued all the time, because the amount of critiquing he probably did in his lifetime was insane. Mars in Virgo, breaking down every little thing. If you're a Mars Virgo, let me know. Is that really how it is? Are you guys really super duper, like, crazy analytical? Like I think? Because I'm honestly thinking that you guys are just, like, Virgo, Mars is extremely analytical. Like, okay, look, this is messed up, that's messed up. And just not afraid to express that. Just completely crazy analytical. And so we have this mix with Mars and Virgo and Sun and Leo going on. I feel like that's what created this perspective about this dude. What else? What else would create the perspective? We'll just go off the fly. What else would create a perspective of a person's character? Excuse my kids, gotta love them. Okay, so I really want to say Jupiter is probably going to be a reason why a person would be that way, outwards. So this Jupiter, because Jupiter has to do with what? Being able to grow outwards, being able to be who you are, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Jupiter is what you're associated with when it comes to learning and expanding. It's a gas planet. It's all mind. It's all air, but it's ruled by fire. So outward expression. Jupiter is in Scorpio. Meaning that the only way this dude was able to experience real growth in his life was by one, breaking down everyone, and two, being really aggressive about it. Jupiter in Scorpio, the only way he was able to grow in his life was by saying, you need to get your crap together, because Scorpio is not afraid of going into the dark depths of what your habits are, and lifting them up and saying, this is your habit, right? Scorpio sun, bringing astrology out of the depths of hell so that we can all completely understand it on a deeper level. Me, right there, Scorpio. Thank you. Thank you for being here. So yeah, that's definitely part of it. Part of the whole Napoleon Syndrome paradigm. Napoleon Bonaparte, his sun was in Leo. This is where we're at so far. Napoleon Bonaparte's sun was in Leo. His Mars was in Virgo. And his Jupiter was in Scorpio. So if you know anyone with a sun in Leo, a Jupiter in Scorpio, and a Mars in Virgo, might be fitting that whole Napoleon paradigm. If you're a psychologist and you know anything about Napoleon Syndrome, please let me know, because I'm super curious. It seems like a really fun concept. It's this study. Okay, this is where it gets interesting. So Napoleon Bonaparte's Saturn is in Cancer, meaning that he took very good care of his squad. And I believe he was in the military. So that's something that's really important. If you're in the military, you have to take care of your crew. So that was his goal. To take care of the sum of the crew, to create an impenetrable fortress with his crew. And he obviously did something right, because he's still in the history books, and we're still talking about him, and nobody really knows about him that well. I've been saying I have Napoleon Syndrome for a damn long time. Maybe it's because I have fire. Mars. His sun was in fire. My Mars is in fire. Could be. And his Saturn is also kind of fiery, because Scorpio is fire and water. Scorpio is ruled by, Mars and Pluto. Okay, we'll go in a little bit more about his birth chart. I'm not going to go too deep because I don't really... Well, anyways, here's a fun little factor here, which is really beautiful, by the way, is his Venus is in Cancer. So his Saturn and Venus are in Cancer, meaning that Venus in Cancer loves to nourish and take care of. Saturn in Cancer loves to nourish and take care of while working. Venus in Cancer just loves to take care of. You see how those two kind of mesh together really well. So if he's taking good care of his squad, that's making him feel loved and taken care of at the same time. That's beautiful. You can kind of see how he became so cool, right? I'm pretty damn sure we'll never... I wonder if there's anyone here with a birth chart like Napoleon Bonaparte's. This is really old. Something to think about. Maybe someone we know. Maybe not. Who knows? But the point is, Saturn in Cancer, Venus in Cancer, right? Sun in Leo, and all the other stuff I said. Created someone who's really cool and nice. We're just completely eclectic today. Don't ask me why. I don't know why I didn't go in order. But I just feel like being eclectic today. And we're doing something completely different, and I think this is really cool. It's really fun. Napoleon Bonaparte has a lot of signs that are similar, which is kind of throwing me off. It's pretty trippy and really cool. So his sun is in Leo, and also his Mercury is in Leo. So having those two characteristics in your birth chart could create pretty cool personality, because you're really passionate about who you are, and you're also able to communicate how passionate you are about who you are. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of cool placements in here. I like my chart too. I'm sure everyone should like their own chart. But it's nice to think about other people's birth charts. So big placements, in my opinion, for Napoleon Bonaparte are his sun and his Mercury are both in Leo. That's a big deal. Big communication ethics badass. And then his Cancers, he has Venus and Saturn in Cancer. Those are really badass placements too, because if you have Venus and Saturn, it means that you love to work. Venus is love, what you love to do, how you love to express. So you could say this person with Venus in Cancer loves to cook food for people that he cares about and gets better at it every time he does it. And it's awesome. So he's cooking for his crew. They're at the campfire getting ready to storm a freaking gate or something. And this dude's making food for these people. So, but what I really want to tell you guys, in my opinion, Napoleon Bonaparte, he doesn't seem too aggressive. Aside from the 2 Leos in his birth chart, which are pretty cool and they're aggressive. So he's like a balance. He's like a balance between being aggressive and non-aggressive, because his Saturn and Venus are both in Cancer. Meaning that he loves to take care of. And Cancers apparently are the most aggressive signs, or the most likely to do crazy shit in the zodiac. So I guess you could throw that there. That's kind of crazy. But still though, I don't see the whole Napoleon Syndrome, personally. I don't see how Napoleon Syndrome could have anything to do with someone just because they're short. But then if you think about it, Cancer has a tendency to put themselves, like to foxhole themselves with negative energy. I do that sometimes too. They have a tendency to foxhole themselves with negative energy, harbor that energy, and then express it outwards. And then take it inwards again, and then express it outwards until it fades. So that kind of sucks. But it's still really cool. And I feel like, if anything, the whole Napoleon Syndrome phrase probably came from this person helping out his friends, and then getting really pissed off because someone's like, oh, you shouldn't have to do that, you're in charge of us. Oh, I'm gonna kick your ass. You can't tell me what I can do for the people I care about, blah, blah, blah. Dude, calm down. And then the dude just goes off like that all the time. Because always trying to take care of his friends. But there's always someone like, because dude, your son's in Leo, man. You don't need to do that. You have all this status. I can see you shining at me. Oh, no, I have to do this. Oh, no, you don't have to do that. Maybe knock some fools out. Maybe he jumped on some fools and scared the shit out of them. That's probably where the phrase came from. But I seriously doubt that the phrase came from him being a badass, aggressive person. That's not where I think it came from. Especially not from looking at his birth chart. I hope you guys were able to kind of see Napoleon Bonaparte by me describing his birth chart. His moon, by the way, is in Aquarius. So yeah, he had a lot of people around him. Because Aquarians, you know how they are. They know how to talk, and they know how to be cool with all the people that are around them. You guys are amazing. Jesus, man. I hope you guys got something out of this, because I had a lot of fun talking about it. And I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. And if you guys have anyone that you want me to talk about, let me know. I'm going to get to another artist later, but this one was a blast. And I hope you guys have a great one. Thank you so much.